Hi, that's Chris Voss here from the Chris Voss Show.com, the Chris Voss Show.com. Coming here with another review of a great product. This is from Tiffen.com. That's Tiffen.com. And the one thing that Tiffen does, they make an incredible amount of diverse camera gear. You can go to their website and check out everything they make. They have a number of subsidiary companies that they own, and they make all sorts of different camera gear when it comes down to it. But Tiffen's specialty largely is in their filter kits and making great, beautiful filters for digital and video and photo photography. Right off the box there, huh? So you can see here the difference in using some of their filters, and of course they make really high quality filters you can take and use with your cameras. And this is important. Let's talk about why. So this is a multiple filter kit, and so it makes it so you can kind of get a whole bunch of them at once. They're designed for professional shooters with DV cameras to produce results that are more pleasing, less harsh, and less brashy. Superior quality, color consistency, unique lamination process, precision engineered optical glass, recipient of 2 technical achievement awards and scientific engineering award from the Academy of Motion Pictures and Science, and a recipient from an Emmy Award of the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Now that's not too bad to reference point, huh? 10-year warranty with these. This particular filter kit that we're looking at is what they call the Digital Essentials Kit. It's 77 millimeter for this one. And of course, you can get these in a variety of different sizes depending upon the size of the lens you're using. But for the most part, it's the Digital Essentials Kit. This filter kit includes a UV protector, circular polarizer, neutral density 0.6 4-pocket filter pouch, in the Tiffen filter guide. So let's go ahead and open this baby up. You can see there, Digital Essential Kit. And of course, you can get this in a variety of different lens sizes depending upon what your dealio is there. I've got this. I'm going to be using this on my Canon 70 to 200 lens. So I'll be using that. This comes with a really nice packet, and this will, of course, transport well in my kits of travel and everything else. Looks like we've got one lens here, and this is the UV protector. Nice big lens. And of course, a lot of people use the UV protectors to cover the lens on their camera lenses to protect them from scratches and everything else. They'll just go ahead and put it on and forget about it. So that's a really important thing to have. And then, of course, with the Tiffen filter kit, you can get everything in there. This particular lens is going to be our circular polarizer. We'll talk about how that works and show you some examples of pictures here in a bit. And then this one here is the neutral density 0.6 lens, and everything else, of course, looks like you got more room if you pick up more of the Tiffen lenses. Hi folks, okay, so we've gotten a chance to road test the Tiffen Digital Essentials Kit. This thing is a lot of fun. The lens filters are high quality and definitely well-made glass. Just beautiful, beautiful filters that you want to take and get. And a must-have, I think, for just about any photographer. Now, start with the UV filter. This is a filter that's going to protect your camera or camcorder lens against dust, moisture, fingerprints, scratches, and damage. This is a filter that should be kept on your camera at all times. Many people use the UV filter as a lens cover. You know, you're always losing those stupid little lens covers. And the great thing is you can just use the UV protector for that. It is one of the most popular protection filters, and of course, it just basically reduces your UV light. Now, the picture we have here to compare for you, this is without any sort of filters on our camera lens here. So let's go into the circular polarizer. This is basically going to give you color and contrast enhancement, and reflected light often shows up as whitish glare that washes out color in an image. So a polarizer will correct the problem, providing deep, dramatic blue skies, essentially. And this circular polarizer, of course, can be rotated to give you more and more effect of the polarization. So let's take a look at, here's a picture without any sort of circular polarization on it. We're going to go ahead and flip to a picture where it's giving us some basic polarization here. You can see we've turned it just a little bit, and we're going to turn it some more. It's going to get a little darker. It's very subtle. And now let's go to the next step. You can it kind of rotates around, so you can kind of get a little bit darker, and you just have to kind of look at it. It's very like I said, subtle in how it looks, but it's definitely going to make a difference in your photos. Here's where we kind of have at the darkest level we could turn it to and find. Here's a normalcy. See how everything's kind of washed out, very bright. The ground's kind of blown out. And everything else, the sky is pretty much blown out. Where with the circular polarizer on, we're getting a little more colors. Things look more normal. The road doesn't look blown out. Sky not blown as much. This is kind of a grayish day anyway. Your colors are much richer in the middle here and everything else. Here's without the polarizer. Everything's just kind of blown out, almost whitish in the photo. So this makes a huge difference in the quality of your photos. Okay, so now let's take a look at the neutral density filter. Now this is a 0.6 filter. There's several different variations you can take and get. And of course we also reviewed a variable neutral density filter with Tiffen that was really nice. You just circling around, it had about, I think, 8 different stops on it. So what this will do is reduce the amount of light passing through the camera lens without changing the color of the scene. It's especially used in bright light conditions to help prevent overexposure, and it allows proper exposure at a wider lens opening for reduced depth of field. You can basically use this too with slow shutter speeds to produce blurred motion effects like you see with kind of the misty water and stuff like that. Also helps control your depth of field. So let's take a look. Here's a normal photo. We've got a UV filter on this camera right now, and then we're going to switch over to, I believe, the one with the neutral density. So you've got the neutral density here. You've got the normal photo here. The difference is very slight, but you're going to see it when you look closely at these photos and whether or not they're washed out, etc., etc. Let's take a look at another photo taken between these two. On this hand, we have the we have it without the neutral density on it, and then over here we have the neutral density on it. Makes it's like, once again, the subtlest difference because it's a 0.6, but it's enough so to just bring richer quality pictures to your images. Let's go to one other to kind of give you an idea of what this will take and do. And of course this is going to change depending upon how you utilize your camera. So here we're using the filter. You can see the greens coming in really rich and the colors and everything. Over here a little bit more blown out with the green, little bright colors just blasting into the camera, where over here things make sense, things are darker and much more normal. So very cool, very impressed with the Tiffen Digital Essentials Kit, and definitely something you want to take and have and order up yourself. And of course you can get these in the millimeters that you have for your lenses. We have them for the 77, so very impressed with them. Anyway, highly recommend them. Be sure to go to Tiffen.com. That's Tiffen.com. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved. Be sure to check into the ChrisVossShow.com often for all the latest and greatest. Give us a like, subscribe to us on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.
Hi folks, thanks for watching our video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. You want to subscribe and tell your friends so that we can keep bringing all this great content. Mobile phones, gadgets, you can see all the different phones we reviewed over the past year or two. Okay, so did you subscribe already? Be sure to tell your friends and subscribe. I'll wait. Oh crap. One of these phones is ringing. Someone answer that? Yeah. Subscribe already.